This is Brian-Bru, how are all you? And today we're going to do a new game. We are going to do Take on Mars. So let's begin our training and see what we're up against here.
Hi there, how you doing today? Ready for your training?
I sure am. Rory?
Sorry for the mess. Still a lot of work around here. The way is blocked behind me. Head in via this side alley. A helicopter is waiting for you near the lab.
That's amazing, Rory. How the fuck do you talk without moving your lips? Whoa, that's a sensitive mouse.
You'll have to jump over these boxes. Don't worry, they're pretty solid. Sorry about that. We're in the middle of some moving. Continue that way. Watch out for the wreck. Just crouch and go straight on.
You look the exact same as the other guy, Mr. Irvin, right? Let's crouch through here. Crouching, crouching, crouching. Ooh, drill. Oh shit, I grabbed it now. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Shit, where's the way, where's the beat?
Hey, could you please grab that crate and place it on the trailer next to the other boxes?
For fuck's sake, what do you think Here he comes, the new guy, get him to lift all the shit. But, oh, lifting it like a boss.
Thanks, buddy. You should head for the helicopter now. They're waiting for you.
Bother.
Good luck with your training. By the way, might be a long trip. Get some water in the warehouse.
Hey there. Man, I'm exhausted. I need a break. Thirsty? Help yourself at the water station. The flight might take a while. You should probably take some water with you. There are some empty water packs in the container over there.
Cheers, Chapman. Chapman. Fucking weird name, that one. No, I want to... I don't want to lift it. Look directly at it and hold the use key E to open inventory.
This is the inventory screen. On the left is the container's inventory, and your inventory is on the right. Drag and drop an item from the container's inventory to a free slot in your inventory.
Grabbing. Dropping those things in there. Because you never know how much water you need. Can I not just like double click and it'll go into the top one? It's alright. And I got another one. Right. I don't think I can do anything with that now, Kipple. I did something there. Throw. Right. Back it, we've got enough water bottles. Right, let's get in that helicopter.
Sorry, the helicopter isn't ready to go yet. The pilots haven't finished performing the checklist.
Okay.
Some items have specific functionality, linked to being in the corresponding device's inventory. To access an item's action menu, hover the mouse over its icon and press the right mouse button.
Okay. Excellent. I don't want to drink, I want to fill it. Not enough water, you have enough water in your body. What did I do then? A special part of the... Okay. Right, so drag it back then. We filled it, so just dragging it in did the job.
There's a medical tool in the open box. Take it with you as well, just in case.
Fuck me, man. Oh, I stand close to it and then press the inventory tool. Sorry, my bad. Right. Right. access an item laying on the ground, stand close to it and press the inventory key. I can't get any closer than that. While hovering over an item, press left mouse to drag item, press right mouse for actions. I don't know. Right. It says press I, medical tool. Oh, wait a minute, I'm fucking about the wrong thing, ain't I? My god, Brian's such an a-hole.
Items on the ground can be seen at the top of the inventory screen. Some items have a special slot type where only their type can be placed. For example, the medical tool can be placed in your tool slot. If you drag an item over the wrong slot, it will turn red. Otherwise,
You should equip the tool if you want to use it. You'll likely find many tools that come in handy during your training. Feel free to put away the medical tool once you've done with it. Anyway, you should head to the chopper, man. They won't wait for you all day. Have a safe flight, and good luck.
Fuck's sake, I went over there 2 minutes ago and they told me they weren't ready.
This is Hotel Actual. I'll be your... Okay, let's see. Engines go. Fuel is go. Torque is go. Looking good. Raising collective.
Hey, ready to hit the Martian
By the
dust?
way, training
Well,
island,
the next
your
best
brother.
thing anyway. Just hop in and grab a seat.
It's a bit late for that text, isn't it? Right, so there we go. We've done the
welcome
first
to
part.
Training Island. This complex is used for training our future astronauts to survive a stay on Mars. The wooden panel indicates the location such as the completion of all training facilities. Use it to choose your next training area. Here, you'll learn how to drive and operate vehicles you'll make use of on Mars. Let's start with a cargo truck. To board the truck, walk up the stairs.
Nice. Okay.
Use this
Boarding.
button to stow the stairs.
Okay.
Similar buttons are located on each outer side of the truck. It takes some time for the stairs to stow completely, so make sure they're in a safe position before driving.
Or
The cabin is
else
accessed
you'll
via an
break it.
airlock.
Right.
Be sure to close the airlock's outside door before opening the cabin's door. I'm sure you'll have noticed 2 suit holders, one at each side of the airlock. On Mars, you can store your suit there to refill its oxygen supply and power. Now open the airlock cabin's door.
Get it. There we go.
Don't forget to close the airlock. On Mars, such a simple mistake may endanger your life. Hence, the correct usage of airlocks is vital. Both seats allow you to drive the vehicle. You can sit down by pressing the use key.
I want to pressurise it, don't I? Right.
Put your hands on the wheel. We have prepared an obstacle course for you. While driving, the monitor can give you various information about the vehicle. Turn it on with the mouse cursor at your convenience. Press the right mouse button to display or hide the mouse cursor. Drive carefully over the first series of obstacles. You may monitor your cargo using the rear camera on the monitor.
Nice.
This vehicle has a wide turning circle. Keep that in mind when turning and move to the next checkpoint. Most vehicles have a turbo mode for increased speed. To climb up steep slopes, use turbo by holding the turbo key. Note that the turbo mode uses more fuel. You can watch your speed and fuel levels in the stats menu in the vehicle's monitor. Stop the vehicle and check the cargo. You can loop between the different external cameras by pressing the camera key several times.
Okay. Okay, that's quite interesting, yep.
Drive the truck carefully down the slope, then park it at its final spot.
Alright, sorted.
Okay, you can stop here. You can leave the seat by pressing the use key twice. Now let's move through the airlock the same way as you did before. Make sure that all doors are properly closed.
They like all the wee buttons and stuff, don't they? That's me leaving the doors open again. Silly me.
Extend the ramp by pressing the ramp button.
I did that.
Ramp controls are also on the outside of the truck, rear right, next to the ramp.
I'm a tight clever. Oh, you fucking do it again. What do I do? Still ramp.
The cargo bay is narrow. Don't hesitate to climb over the buggy to reach its driving seat.
So what am I do?
Sit in the buggy seat by pressing the use key when it's highlighted. Now reverse out of the cargo truck slowly.
Don't think I put the ramp down, did I? I did. Right.
Now reverse out of the cargo truck slowly. All vehicles share the same control system.
This is
Use the
pretty cool,
vehicle's
man.
monitor to watch its data and hold the turbo key for increased speed. The Scout buggy is much faster than other vehicles, but has a small fuel supply. Its low clearance makes it vulnerable even to small objects. Driving the vehicle burns fuel, methane and oxygen. Let's refuel the buggy. The MML's airlock has a control panel. Press extend to extend the ramp. You can rotate held objects by holding the rotation keys while moving the mouse. You may also rotate by 90-degree increments with the additional rotation keys displayed below the objectives panel. The scout buggy's cargo hold is opened automatically when you are near it.
I just fell on the ground. Help! I think I'm alright. We're alright. We're alright. Right, replace. I kinda. Right, that one down. Put new ones in.
Place the new barrel at the tank's plug and drop it when it's highlighted to connect it.
Is that connected? No. There you go, one in. Give me that fucking thing.
Great job! You've successfully mastered the buggy. Now is the last part of the vehicle's training, the manned mobile laboratory.
Look at that mess first, shouldn't I? Right. Use MML's look to make sure pressure is correctly set up. Circle button. Fucking massive thing this Ooh, big controls on it. Right.
Stay clear of the ramp when it's moving. It's heavy and can cause heavy injuries.
Up there. Quite impressive.
You may
this
now
game.
retract the ramp and wait for it to close before entering the MML. The MML's airlock is, as you can see, different and spacious. The airlock has 6 slots for oxygen-filled barrels and 2 suit holders.
Okay, let's cycle the airlock. Come on. Just take a load on it. Right. Shut the door behind you.
The body of the MML contains storage, beds for the crew to sleep, and a work table to perform various analyses. 2 panels control the side doors, but only if connected to a habitat.
Okay, fine. Fucking things feels quite big. It's quite big, I don't know. Right, let's get in here.
You cannot access the crane controls from this seat. Use the right-hand driver's seat instead. Start by rotating the crane towards the container by pressing the your right or your left buttons on the screen.
Your right or your left buttons on. Oh, okay. Ha.
Now use the pitch up down and extend retract buttons to position the magnet above the container.
Hours of fun. Come on.
Now, position the magnet within proximity of the container using the lower raised buttons.
Come on.
Now, press the Activate Magnet button to... Great! Use the crane controls you've just learned to move the container to the other side of the MML. Raise it off the ground first. The rest is up to you.
Right. Don't kill the buggy. Don't kill the fucking MML. Well, this game's actually shocked me how much more there is to it. Ah, fuck.
The container is now above the others. Lower it before deactivating the magnet.
Right. That you happy? Right, that. Right, I've done that. Does he want me to move it closer? That's sick, man.
The container is close enough to the ground now. Press the Deactivate Magnet button to release it. Perfect. This concludes the MML training. Congratulations! You successfully completed the vehicles training. Use the wooden panel to move on to the next part of your training.
The wooden panel? Use the wooden panel. Right. Use the wooden panel. Let's see the wooden panel, so let's get it then. Okay, all the way over there. I can need to do this depressurization bollocks again, don't I? Really? You've got... That's supposed to be like real world pressurisation. Surely should be faster than that, is it not? Or it need to be that slow so that I don't blow up like a pickle. literally the beds in here to go for a sleep. Right. This machine would have cost, if in the real world, it would be fucking so crazy expensive. Did I just hurt myself again there? Right, let's go. Map. Let's fucking take the buggy. The road. Right.
This facility contains all the machines and equipment you will need to survive on Mars. We will begin with a presentation of power generation machines. This is the radioisotope thermoelectric generator, also known as RTG. Learn more by using the speaker.
Right, I'm going to do a two-parter with this one, just to complete the tutorial. So I'm going to leave this video here. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video, please drop me a like and leave me a thumbs up. And feel free to drop me a comment. If you'd like to be kept up to date with future videos on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you click on that wee bell icon, that will keep you up to date with latest videos on my channel as they appear. But from me and Taking on Mars, part 1, we'll leave it here. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.